All right, I'm returning to YouTube for like the 50th time. You can see I'm wearing my super weird uh, asshole glasses. I think people call these sometimes because a lot of people on YouTube or in videos will wear these and it makes them look like they're assholes. I'm wearing it because it's late and my eyes are strained. So, anyway, getting that out of the way, you may have seen my recent videos where I've made a bunch of AI stuff. Honestly, got like a decent amount of success with it. I stopped that a couple weeks ago, so maybe more context. I also joined an online community by this guy named Nick Sarayev, just to build your own AI freelancing or agency to make money. I was encouraged to do this by some friends who have, I guess, seen me play around with AI tools here and there, and just have encouraged me to take a leap and try to actually make something out of it. I've been in the community for like 45 days, and the entire time have just struggled with not being sure if I wanted to do it, not getting a lot of success compared to people who in the community. Besides, for me, spending like, I think I've lost a total of like $2,000. Lost, I say lost. I've learned a lot, but overall, it's just yeah. I've reached this point again where I've tried this thing for a certain period of time and just don't want to do it anymore. I've done this a lot since, at least since quitting basketball in my senior year of high school. That's the first time I really quit, I think, something. I don't know for sure. I might just be making stuff up at this point. It's the first major time I remember quitting because I was really into basketball for a long time, worked very hard, and just didn't get the results that I wanted. Eventually, I just kind of got fed up with how things were going and I quit. Then I had school, university, where I just jumped from major to major, didn't really know what I wanted to do. Ended up choosing IT because it was a basic major with like minimal credits, and I thought that the subject matter could apply to like any business, so I can just get a job anywhere. Yeah, very ill informed. I didn't really have any intention to look for jobs or anything. You may remember I don't have a huge like subscriber base or anything, but I have a video mid 2024 about how I applied to like 400 jobs with no offer. Basically, didn't get a job. That turned into like 1,500 plus if you include like freelancing apps, over 2,000 total apps. All this stuff, this back and forth stuff. I don't know why I'm talking about this. I'm just at this stage where I've tried many different things over the past 6 to 7 years. And honestly, I'm just kind of clueless as to what my next steps are. I'm honestly not even sure if I should be quitting the AI thing that I'm doing now. I just couldn't be bothered to do it anymore. I've tried multiple times to get it going, to get myself into it, and it just hasn't worked. So you could call that quitting, and in a way it is quitting, but I don't even know if I want to. That's one thing as well. I think people who I've spoken to, especially on that online community that I was talking about, don't really understand my perspective, where it's not like I don't know if I can do it. I know that I can do it. I know that if I really stuck to it and I wanted to, that eventually I would get clients and I would start making money and that all be great. The problem is I don't know if I want that. Sorry, I was checking if my fan was on because I'm a little chilly all of a sudden. I just don't know if that's what I want. Like, it's hard to describe, but I've had a really tough time committing to something. I've always had it easier just doing things where there's been like a path set up, at least as of, the past phase of my life. Right now, I'm working full time with my dad. That wasn't something that I really chose. It was something that I decided to do because the option was open and I needed to make money. in a way that makes things harder, where it's not my own direction, it's not my own initiative. But in other ways, it makes it easier because I just have everything laid out in front of me. I can just tick off check boxes. I don't know what else to do. I've come back again. I'm making a video now on YouTube, which I seem to do every, half a year or so. I come back to this platform. I've been making videos ever since I was a kid, very casually. Maybe I can even show my my old YouTube channel on this screen here. Actually, I think I will do that just for funsies, right? And I'm probably not going to edit this video at all because I just cannot be bothered right now. I'm so tired and probably shouldn't be spending the effort to even make this video. Let's see here. Can I find my... I found my channel. Okay. This is my first ever YouTube channel. I don't remember exactly how old I was. I want to say certainly in elementary school. 15 years ago. Kind of not so sure I want to be showing this because it's just so incredibly embarrassing. We're not going to show any videos here. Yeah, but you can see I just posted a bunch of random stuff. I started off with this like sort of series where I would play with toys and like voice them. I think I was inspired. There was this I found it really funny when I was younger, a series of, I think it was called like Mario and Luigi's Epic Adventures, where these guys would like play Mario and Luigi puppets and just do funny stuff. And I tried to do that here. Then I stopped and like started opening card packs and stuff and Lego stuff, Pokemon stuff. Got like 500 views on one of these bad boys. Damn. Yeah, a couple of them 500 views. Kind of popped off, dude. A lot of this Lego stuff. Anyway, you can see it kind of was just a bunch of random sort of stuff. It was just an expression of things that I wanted to do for fun. One of the main challenges for me has just been how am I going to make money and like support myself, and I want to travel and do all this stuff, and I think I've been rushing to answer that question by trying to start a business or trying to focus on a niche on the YouTube channel. That's been a main reason why I've been struggling to make videos, even though I feel like I really like making videos and talking and like getting comments and responding to them. Yeah, whenever I've tried to fit myself into a box, I just resist heavily. I've heavily resisted every single time I've considered, why don't I do this for work? Why don't I make these kinds of videos? Why don't I do the AI? Why don't I do this, go to school for this? I just honestly never stuck well to that at all. So who knows what's going to happen this time around with the YouTube. I think the one thing that I took from the AI when I was trying to make that business is just consistent inputs. So last time I started doing YouTube videos again, that was back in like December. I think the issue I was running into was I just told myself I'm going to make videos whenever I feel like it. And eventually that's just not going to work. You're going to stop feeling like it. I'm speaking about me. I'm going to stop feeling like it. That's the pattern. I work best with some sort of structure where there's a sort of commitment. Even if sometimes I don't actually feel like it, I don't want to make a video. The only way to do it is just to start and to do something. Another difficulty is I just don't know what kind of videos I want to make. I've made videos of all different kinds of things in various different formats, insight videos. I've even made AI videos, puppet videos. I just showed you guys card opening videos when I was younger. Videos about stories that I have in my life. I don't really know. I kind of see this now as a mix between art and just something to do, if that makes sense. Just leaving it up and then telling myself I want to do it whenever I want to is not going to work. The other issue is just I struggle when it comes to like choosing a lane and then doing that thing. So I don't really know. I really don't know. I'm in a state of pretty deep confusion. Also, I just realized I have a lot of like plantains and bananas here, and that might look weird. I'm saying this like 10 minutes into the video now. I'm doing a little retreat right now where I'm not going to go into too many details, but I'm limited on the kinds of food I can eat. So plantains are one of the things that I can eat, and I've been storing them uh, just on my table back there. So yeah, you guys, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do as to the video content. I'm not even sure I'm quitting the AI stuff. I think I am. Maybe I just need a break. I haven't given myself a proper break. I've been going hard for like 45 days, 1 day a week off at most. In most cases, I don't know. I just really don't care. I don't even care to succeed, to be honest. So that might be an indicator, but maybe I just need to take a break. I would like to make videos though. I was speaking to a friend today who was visiting from Utah. We were talking about this whole thing that I have where I'm just like, I can do this AI business. I just don't care for it. But I really love making videos. I just really like even the AI videos. I don't like the AI itself, but posting videos, getting views, getting comments was one of my favorite things ever. It has been my whole life. It's besides for playing video games, it's the one thing I look back on my whole life where I've been interested in making videos and just have been watching YouTube my whole life. I don't really know, I'm not going to try and like hype it up because I know I've made this kind of video. I'm coming back to YouTube like, 50 times by now and have said basically the same thing every time. I don't know. But I think there'll be some combination of shorts and videos that I just commit to posting every week. No structure, at least unless I want to. That's where the I feel like it comes in. Maybe I'll enjoy a certain type of structure, maybe I won't. I don't really know. I've made, I think even a couple of years ago I made a video like talking about PewDiePie. It was like an essay video. That was fun to make. I made some gaming videos. Guys, I don't know. I just seriously don't know. Not even sure if anyone's going to watch this because there's no real viewer base for this. Unlike AI, people are searching that up all the time. That's how I got 500 views on one of my most recent videos, which is not a huge amount, but for me, that's like on this channel, I think that's the most viewed video if you don't include shorts. Shorts are a different algorithm. Not much more for me to say. I'm looking forward to posting again. I'm, yeah, not going to repeat myself too much there. Thanks for tuning in, and yeah, let's do this.